good, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of the Super Professional Pro Talks. Actually, I am Barry Ball, founder and CEO of the Super Professional, and today got some special guests with us today, Mr. Darius and Jocanna Brown, founder and owners, operators of Brown SS Group. So yeah, happy to have y'all here, man.
Happy to be here, brother.
Thank y'all so much for coming. Yeah. So today episode is relates definitely heavily with the things that y'all do on a regular. Today we're gonna dive into the topic called From Credit to Legacy, the power of building.
I love it.
All right. So yeah, starting off, I want each of y'all to kind of elaborate a little bit of tell us about yourself. Of course, we know the type of business that y'all own, that y'all operate. But yeah, kind of dived in to how y'all got to where y'all are. And yeah, let's go ahead. Let's start this. I'm excited.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, first and foremost, thanks for having us, brother.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely.
It's definitely a necessity people need to understand and have the education on knowing the power of credit, and how credit works. So happy to be here. But yes, I'm Darius Brown. President of operations, so I don't consider myself an owner.
Okay.
I'm behind the scenes.
Okay.
So I work as far as with the implementation and the logistics on the functionality of our business.
Gotcha.
The systems and that. Wifey is this pretty face right here. She's the face of that.
Yeah. Okay. Face of the business.
Yeah. But so Brown Assets Group was the initial entity.
Okay.
And then we branched off. December 2024 last year,
Nice.
I decided not to work on individuals' credit profiles.
Okay.
I stepped down, gave her the credit department.
Nice.
And now I'm focusing on mentorship.
Okay.
So showing entrepreneurs how to start and scale their own businesses by leveraging credit.
Okay.
While Wifey and our team help with showing individuals and consumers how to improve their credit reports.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
So that's Brown Solution Service.
Brown Solution Service. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the other side.
Yeah.
Solution service.
Okay.
Yes. As Darius mentioned, I literally handle everything that's personal credit. So literally from sniping the credit report, seeing what's on their credit profile, seeing how we can help them gain their buying power.
Okay.
Putting a roadmap in place for them, setting realistic expectations, and then getting them to their goals. So
Nice, awesome, man. So what made you guys? Because you said at first it wasn't two sets of it, like it branched out and said in 2024.
2024.
Okay, nice. So if you don't mind me asking, what were some of the factors that contributed to you guys kind of splitting off? Just want to do something different, or just expand the business? Just kind of,
Can I keep it? We
growth,
keep it real.
Do
right?
the growth.
We
Keep it real.
I just got tired of with the credit scene. Like as far as like just fixing people's credit reports, it was just time to pivot. Like when you get that nudge, people usually call it gut feeling. I call it God
feeling. Yeah.
Like when you get that nudge and it's like, God is like, all right, son, it's time to pivot because you might miss this mark. And I had so many people reaching out, and I had already been working on my mentorship program like for a while. So I'm like, all right, I'm contributing and I'm helping individuals start and scale their own business. This is the pocket that I need to be in. This is the lane in this season. And it just made sense. And Wifey was already killing it. So I'm like, yo, we're going to keep that because there's still more people that need help with their credit. So we were like, all right, let's just turn this into two entities. And that's what we did.
Makes sense. No, that's beautiful, man. Like you said, you call it wasn't a good move, it was a God move. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God moves. So hey man, we God moves all 2020, well the rest of 2025,
Absolutely.
all of 2025.
Yes.
All day, every day.
You got me cheesing right now. That's
You a fan of quotes? You a fan of quotes, bro?
Man, what? But even hearing the word God, like man, dude, like that made bro, not to like derail off topic, but man,
no,
he's phenomenal, bro.
To provide a little more context to our viewers, so Darius, Jocanna and Tamia already had met my wife Tamia. She's behind the camera, but shout out to my wife. Her and Tamia already knew each other through Change Her, right? So Change Her is a group within our church Shout out to Change Church. So they've known each other there, and then we've always planned to like get together and meet each other, but it's, you know how it is.
But look what God did.
Right. God had to spin the block. Yeah. He made a way. So I ended up meeting Darius through Made Men. It's the men's cohort that they do at our church. And as soon as I met him, man, we just kicked it off and just conversation was endless, man. So yeah, that's how we came around to meeting each other.
Absolutely.
And but nah, man, it's been a blessing to meet y'all, man.
It's reciprocated.
Yeah, for sure. So going back into sort of the credit piece, this would be a question for you, Jacana. Have you noticed a consistent demographic as it relates to people with bad credit?
Yes. Yes, definitely. In both markets, right? Mm-hmm. In my community, which is the Hispanic community, and then my husband's community, right? The Black community. Yes. And so there is such a need, but I've learned that it's just lack of education is really what it is. And so once we break down credit and what credit can do for you and the doors of opportunities that it can open for you, people are like, wow, but bigger than just helping fix people's credit, I absolutely have a passion for it. But I love instilling that hope in people, sharing with them, hey, listen, you trying to get into this house, what's stopping you? Oh, my credit don't look too good. All right, well, that can be fixed. Mm-hmm. We can change that. We can change that if you're willing to change that. Mm-hmm. So, yes, it's, our communities, it's something that's very needed. Credit isn't going anywhere. Credit is needed now more than ever, and people are going to continue to need it. It's something that's just, it's not going to go away.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like it ain't going nowhere. And when it comes to like the evolution of what's good credit versus bad credit, it's definitely changed, especially in the economy we're in now. Because man, I remember growing up. Of course I'm not that old, but growing up, a 750 was a perfect score. You know what I mean? At one point in time.
Right.
So now what? Did they raise it to like 850 now? Or
anything.
900 is like the top.
So anything, we always explain to our clients, anything under a 720, like we got some work to do.
Yeah.
Just number one, when you have 750 or above, it provides you better financing options with the lenders.
Got you.
You have more buying power. You have more leverage, right? But more so showing and educating our clients on understanding credit versus your credit profile. Your credit profile is just as important as your actual credit score.
Okay.
So you have what they call data points.
Okay.
Data points, payment history, 35% of your credit score. Amounts owed, utilization is 30%. So if people are like, they'll come to us and like, well, you guys are working on my credit, but my score dropped. We'll look at their credit profile and we'll look at their utilization. If your utilization is over 60%, this is why your score dropped, because amounts owed is 30% of the overall makeup of someone's credit score. Then you have length of credit history, which is 15%. So having no credit is just as bad as having bad credit.
Yeah.
100%. Like lenders identify two things, whether you're a liability or an asset. Nothing more, nothing less. So if you don't have enough skin in the game, they're looking like, well, you haven't established good faith yet. Documentation beats conversation. I want to see on document, have you established good faith with other lenders and other banks to allow us to be able to say, hey, Barrett, we're willing to give you a $100,000 loan based off of your adult report card. Your adult report card is your credit profile, right?
Okay.
And then new lines of credit is 10%.
Okay.
Right? So that's like inquiries. And then mixed credit, revolving versus installment accounts.
Okay.
So revolving will be credit cards, installment accounts will be like your auto loan, et cetera.
Okay.
So that's how we get into that, because we have to break it down like that, because so many clients or so many individuals come and say, I want to get a 750 credit score. But we've seen people in real time with a 700 credit score that will still get denied.
Wow. Because like you said, enough history when it comes, like you said, it's like a report card. Different subjects that weigh different percentage, of the total grade. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm already asked. This man probably got the questions. I
What's that?
probably already went through.
No. You good. You're good. No. You good, bro. Look, this is just here to guide me. This is just here to guide me.
Man, I'm jumping the gun.
Look,
bro.
no, you good. You good, man.
You see the passion.
No, man, no. I admire it, bro. Like I said, this is not a script. This is just here.
I love it.
You know, we're going with the flow.
I love it.
Yeah, we're going with the flow. So no, that's the good point that you brought to that, because I think a lot of people just look at, I need a good credit score. Yeah. That's it. They don't know, what goes into it, what it's comprised of, the credit score, things like that. So no, that's really good information. Really good information, because like you said, credit ain't going nowhere, man. Credit ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Have y'all noticed any common patterns as it relates to people with bad credit? Like, is it credit cards? Is it loans? Is it payment history?
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely credit cards is at the top of the list. Okay. I mean, you have, Americans are drowning in trillions of dollars worth of credit card debt. So that's definitely on top of the list. Another common thing that I see is how often they run their credits, and not understanding that, again, if you have a goal, you have to understand that every time you run your credit, of course, if it's a hard inquiry, it's going to affect you. And you don't want to have any more than 2 inquiries per year. We have clients where we've seen, I think that one client the highest one we had was over 200 inquiries in 1 year. And we were like, please don't run your credit anymore. Oh, I just didn't know. I went to different dealerships to run my credit. And oh man. So those are one of the common mistakes that we see. Late payments, not understanding how late payments truly do affect you. As he mentioned, it's 35% of what makes up your overall score. So one late payment can drop your score anywhere between 50 to 120 points. So if you don't remember to make your payments, put it on auto pay. Right. Because set alarms like I do. I don't know. Put sticky notes. Because just one mess up can truly mess up your credit. So
no, that's 100% true. For sure.
And if you want an overnight fix, don't call us, call Jesus.
No, that's another good point. Because when people look at credit, they'll look the next month, they expect it to jump 100 points. I'm like, nah.
I feel
it's a marathon, not a race.
Yeah, but I feel like we live in a microwave era, right? It's just and I tell people, she'll tell you, I'm very forthcoming.
Yeah,
professional.
Yeah.
But I'm very forthcoming. But it's one of those things, because a person will come and say, well, I'm trying to buy something next month. I'm trying to buy a house next month. I need my credit done like this.
Shouldn't have waited until the last.
You know what? I'll pose a question. I'm like, how long have you been walking around with bad credit? About 10 years. You can wait 12 months. 12 months is not long for you to buckle down. Like, it's funny because we, oftentimes as humans, we want other people to make guarantees for us, but we're not willing to make guarantees to ourselves. Okay. So it's like, if we give you this realistic roadmap and you go against it, whose fault is that? We have a solution to your problem, but oftentimes we get so caught up in our own way where it's like, if you do X, Y, and Z, but you go run your credit, you just took yourself 10 steps backwards instead of taking yourself 10 steps forward. We're telling you exactly what to do. Yeah. And that's something that we're just trying to help our community, especially within our culture and our community, is just educate. We're big on the educational piece. We're not the company where we're just, all right, we're going to fix your credit. Because we don't want you to fall back in that rabbit hole of making the same mistakes.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. No, that makes sense, bro. Like, because people, like you say, want a microwave blessing. Like, I know, so I don't know how to ask this question. So, you see like the people on Instagram and like, they'll be like posting like the messages of like, hey, my credit fixed, and then like the next day, joints jump up 40 points. So it's like,
comment.
Look.
Man, here, hey, we love all y'all.
We keeping it real. We keeping it real. But no, what would so would you necessarily call those people credit builders or Scammers.
I call it scammers, credit sweepers, credit liars, all of the above. You can't believe everything that you see on social media. Like you have to be careful. Number one, if someone guarantees you that they can fix your credit in 30 days, you need to run the other way. Okay? Because we've seen it. We've had clients come to us where they've gotten a credit sweep, which essentially what it does is it wipes out their history, right? And then they're thinking, oh, okay, well, it's gone, it's not coming back. 30 days later, boom, right back on their credit report.
It happened to me. It happened to me back in 2015, right before we bought our first home. And I paid someone, again, you don't know what you don't know.
No, yeah.
So I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna pay this dude, paid him like $400. He got the items removed. Like literally a year later, all the items reappeared back on my credit report.
What?
Right? So
is there a reason for? Well, I know why, but like, typically, what does that process consist of? Like, of it coming back on? Is it just like they notice that it's something that, some
it's
discrepancy?
unethical. It's not.
We don't know what they do. We don't know. I don't know how credit sweeps are conducted. I don't know how they do it. And honestly, I don't care to know how they do it. But people don't realize that it jeopardizes them more than it helps them. Like, because now you've wasted, whether it's 3 months, 6 months, a year, that you could have really been putting in the work to gain your buying power the right way. Because now when you're faced to want to maybe invest in a business or purchase a car or refinance or purchase a home, whatever it is, you're stuck like Chuck now, because all of that is right back on your credit report, and unfortunately, like as he mentioned, credit isn't important until it's important. So credit isn't important until they're ready to go buy that house or purchase that car, invest into that business venture. So
no, that definitely makes sense for sure. Like, yeah, I see that more than a lot of times. Like, and people think these are people who actually do it the right way. So like I said, I'm glad that y'all
that's why we educate.
provided. Yes, the education piece for sure. So you guys founded Brown Assets Group in 2019, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that's right before the pandemic happened, right?
Right before the pandemic. Look at God.
I know. God is good, man. Look good.
Doing it the right way.
Right. So a question I want to ask as it relates to that, how did the timing affect you all personally from starting the business, in its beginning stages, around that time? And what impact did it have on the current direction of the business? I know, obviously, you guys are doing great. So,
Yeah, I was keep it real with you, brother.
Yeah,
I was sick and tired of corporate.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm done. It was a Wednesday, April 10th, 2019. Never forget it. Call wifey. I'm out. I literally walked out.
What?
No notice, no nothing. I was like up to here.
Yeah. So what did you do in corporate before you?
I was in property management.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we were both in property management.
Okay.
So I was like, yo, and when again, like I'm ready to take this next leap, of course I was terrified because I'm like, my daughter's 2 years old at the time, she was like 3 or 4 at the time. And I was like, yo, I got a family, I got responsibilities. I started in fitness first.
Wow. Okay.
So I pivoted into the fitness industry.
Nice.
And this is when we were living in the city at the time. So I'm like, all right, I'm loving it, helping people get back in shape, but it wasn't producing income like I needed it to. I got introduced to the credit game by an individual, and I was like, dude, like, I talked to wifey. I'm like, yo, income coming in. I'm about to get into this credit industry. She supported it, but I knew she was kind of reluctant. I knew she was like, here we go again. I was like, babe, trust me. Trust me. So I had my guy come to our apartment. I said, if I'm going to invest in this thing, I need you to sit down with me. It was a Saturday, October 5th, 2019. Wow. I know these dates vividly. He came. He thought he was going to be there for an hour. Yeah. I made that dude sit in my dining room all day that Saturday.
Facts.
I said, you want me to be on your team? And it was a network marketing situation.
Right.
So he ended up bringing me on board. We built a team. Fast forward, I brought wifey on part-time because she was still in corporate.
Okay.
And she was killing it though.
Yeah.
We were building a team across the country. But it was a lot of messiness going on. Like
Okay,
a lot
I
of
feel
people,
you.
and this is what I always tell people, just because, this is for you guys, just because you make a lot of money doesn't make you a good person. And we found that out firsthand because we had quote unquote mentors, millionaires, messy. It was just a lot of mess.
Yeah.
And I decided to say, see, God will like tear things down when there's a lot of chaos going on. Right? Money runs away from confusion. Like the enemy is confusion. And I was like, the Browns are not about to be a part of that. So I said May 2022, the company that we were partnered with had a situation with the FTC. FTC got involved because there was some foul play going on.
Oh wow. Okay.
That was a sign to say, God said, it's time to pivot.
Yeah.
I told wifey, I said, we're gonna create Brown Assets Group as its own entity. She said, okay, babe, but I want to stay on this side. I didn't even give her no pushback. That's how you know I was ready. I was ready to be out. I was like, babe, I will support you and your team, but I'm going to build our entity for our family, for our lineage. That's exactly what I did. July 2022, we sat. I showed her a video that changed everything. She said, okay, babe, I'm on this side.
I'm on board.
I'm on board.
I'm on board now.
And
no, I feel it.
It was the best decision we ever made. Fast forward to today, it's the control that we have, the opportunity to help more people and change more lives. It's the best feeling.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Because I know, because entrepreneurship, I mean, it's all about faith, to be honest, man. If you're not ground, you know what I mean? If your faith ain't, if you're not grounded, 100%.
1000%. He shared.
If you come in with unwavering faith,
that is so true. And he said something not too long ago. I was just sharing it with him yesterday. I said, "You're so right." Like he made a comment and said, "Entrepreneurship is spiritual."
Yes,
and it is. It is because it has its highs, its lows, and through it all, you got to stay anchored. You got to stay anchored. You got to stay grounded in your vision and what you believe in. And so, 1000%, your faith has to be a part of this whole journey.
10, yeah. I'm learning that myself. Because as you know, my business is I started it in 2021. So.
Correct, brother.
Yeah, man. So it's like you said. It's like you said. You got to be grounded. But I can be honest. We keep it real. Yeah. When I started my business, like my faith was not nowhere near where it is now. You know what I mean? So it put me in a position to where I had to strengthen, other areas in my life. You know what I mean? So
that's good.
No, 100%.
God is good, man.
God is, yeah, all the time.
And that process, that like really embracing the process, because we've had our highs, we've had our lows. And 2022 was a dark season for us, both me and my wife, because when we pivoted, we lost everything. We had to start from ground zero.
Wow.
And I was just like, Lord, like I'm leaning on you. Like as a man, you want to be able to provide. That's our job, is to provide for our family. So at that moment, I felt like I failed my family. Failed my wife, failed my kids. But God said, you haven't. It's the trick of the enemy. So I was like, all right, listen, if you stay consistent, stay down. We went isolation for 6 months. We didn't see family, parents, siblings. We went straight hiatus for 6 months.
Wow.
From July to the top of July 2022 to pretty much 7 months, January 2023.
Wow.
We went straight hiatus. It was the best decision for us.
Yeah.
Opportunities like PD be talking about that spiritual whiplash. Like literally every time we turned, there was a new opportunity. People like, oh, we want you to speak at this engagement. We want you to come inside this school. We want you guys to do that. Just because we stayed in isolation mode.
It's a result of that obedience, man.
That obedience.
Yeah. Man. That's good stuff, bro. Look, I'm sitting here trying to digest, but no, that's what's up. Like, man. So we're gonna take a brief break from all the serious stuff, but you know what I mean. We're gonna do like sort of a trivia question. So something we like to implement. Well, this is the first episode where we're implementing it.
Okay.
Is where we'll implement some type of trivia question, not related to anything, but. Yeah, it's y'all's job to guess the answer, and yeah, just kind of test y'all's knowledge on different things.
Okay.
Just make it fun. You know what I mean? So today, so for this episode's trivia break. So the question is, what percentage of Americans have an average? Well, I guess it is related. Sorry, I've been listening to my creative director here. But what percentage of Americans have an average to below credit score? Is it A, 29% to 32%, B, 15.5%, C, 40%, or D, 13.2%?
Below.
Below, yeah. What percentage of Americans have an average to below average credit score?
Go ahead, Queen B.
Look. Look, if any other answers aren't, let me know.
Okay.
None of them. None of the above.
So, what were the options again?
A, 29 to 32%. B, 15.5%. C, 40%. Or D, 13.2%.
I'll say C.
C,
40%, yeah.
40%?
Well, 40%.
Above, okay. Wow.
I may not even be on there. I know it's
Yeah.
definitely
So I guess the correct answer is A, 29 to 32%. Was that higher or lower than you? Well, probably obviously lower than.
I mean, that means Brown Access Group. We doing something. We contributing to the.
Y'all making an impact.
That part.
Yeah, because
That part.
a couple years ago it was way higher than that.
Or does it sound? Yeah, I was going to ask you guys.
Well, I know at one point, a couple years ago, even post-pandemic, 80% of Americans were living paycheck to paycheck.
Wow.
It was like 63% of consumers had below average of a credit score, below average.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
I mean, if that's that's good. Hey, that's good.
That is.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. But around what time was it like? I got that 40% like time range. Was that like a couple years ago?
It was like 2022.
Oh, okay.
2021, 2022.
Okay.
But a lot of people were getting that PPP loan at the time. They were taking that money.
Yeah.
You said like the sweeps, the credit sweeps, getting CPNs. So yeah, hopefully that number is with people that actually did it the right way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna ask. Like, does that sound about right? Because I'm like, they might be them tired too.
And here's something I'll add to that. This I know for sure. Over 79% of consumers have errors on their credit reports, even if you're sitting at that average of your credit score. So you still want to make sure you can have decent credit, right? But you can still have errors on your credit report that you just want to make it a habit to check your credit reports because you just never know what they're slamming on there.
You know what we should do? I think this is what we should do for the viewers, for your subscribers.
Yeah.
Anyone that subscribes to my man's Barrett's YouTube, number one, we'll gift you with our ebook, right? Unlock the Code of Financial Freedom. I'll make sure I send it to you. In your description.
Most definitely.
And then we can offer complimentary detailed credit analysis. So
look at that.
But you gotta subscribe.
See,
you gotta subscribe. If you don't subscribe and share with at least 5 people,
you gotta subscribe.
You not get the ebook.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Well, I think we should. What you think?
Hey man,
You down with that? Okay.
Get down with that.
Right,
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah. We can get down with that for sure. Yeah. Nah, man, appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I was like, yeah, look.
Now, hey, listen, it's our responsibility
teach one,
on
man.
giving you the information. It's your responsibility on what you do with it. So you get like this ebook literally like it's changing a lot of people's lives.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon, but we're gonna give it to you guys for free, right? But you have to subscribe to my man's YouTube channel.
Hey, we're gonna throw that on the IG too, so people
on IG
on
as
that
well.
end give you that too. Yeah. Subscribe.
Follow, subscribe,
All of that.
Like, comment, do all of that.
All of that. Yeah.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
There you go. Right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man. No, I appreciate you guys, man.
Sure.
That means a lot for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So jumping back into, some of the stuff, this list we have here. Like I said, I'm not really using it. I'm just going with the flow. But
For sure.
one of the questions I did see is I wanted to ask. I know that you guys, with being, you all's own boss, how does discipline play a part in your day to day, and what are some of the barriers you guys face and challenges you face as it relates to discipline?
Well, here's what I will say.
Mm-hmm.
When you are living in a season of gratitude,
Mm-hmm.
okay, no matter what's happening
Mm-hmm.
and what you're facing,
Mm-hmm.
it's that discipline, it becomes, for me, and my
Mm-hmm.
husband knows this, it becomes a challenge
Mm-hmm.
because I'm so grateful for where we're at today.
Mm-hmm.
We're not where we want to be, right? But we're not where we used to be, right? And because of that, we're so grateful. And so I'm always sharing with him when, we're having our friendship time, as we call it. I'm like, oh my God, there's days when I wake up and I'm like, Monday mornings,
Right.
Honey, let's go have a lunch before the kids come out. Because I'm just in this zone, in this mood. I'm just feeling blessed. I'm feeling, so I'm like, no. Because things are going in the direction that we want it to go. Yeah. But it's like, okay, wait, but you still have goals. You still have more work to do. You're not where you want to be yet. Mm-hmm. So you got to have that discipline. So, I think discipline is so, so key in entrepreneurship. And so what I literally took when I walked out of corporate America into this, and I still try to hold on to this, is if I was able to wake up 5, 6 a.m. to build somebody else's dream, I better be waking 5, 6 a.m. to build our dream. And so I've kept that consistency of waking up early in the morning, of course, getting the kids together, we have our time, go to the gym, after the gym, because you're pouring into yourself first before you can pour into somebody else, before you can pour into your clients, before you can get home, have our breakfast together, and then get straight to it, get to work, And so, but it does, entrepreneurship, or being your own boss, being a business owner, you have to have discipline, because it's so easy to just say, oh, I'm tired, I don't feel like getting out of bed, and I can just stay in this bed because I can, because I work for myself. Nah, but are you where you want to be? I mean, I love where we are right now. No, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like where we're at, but that's not, we still have work to do. We still have more people to reach. We still have more lives to change. We still have an impact to continue to make. And because we have to continue on that assignment, discipline just goes a long way.
Definitely 100%. Like, you gotta hold yourself accountable.
You gotta hold yourself accountable.
Just as your boss would.
Yeah.
If you're not, on your A game.
Yeah.
You gotta do the same thing to yourself.
Yeah. I just tell myself, shoot, that's exactly it. If I could wake up for somebody else, I'm damn sure gonna wake up for myself. Shoot, show up for me.
Big facts right there, for sure. So as you know, this topic is geared around building a foundation, and we know that our kids, we want to make sure that we're providing a very, very grounded and good foundation for our kids. So my next question would be, beyond the legacy of you all's businesses or of itself, what values or qualities do you hope to instill in your children through, you all's practices, not only professionally, but personally?
Yeah, more so like, because we weren't taught what we do now, financial literacy, the matters of personal finance, the power of credit. So when our kids are around it, it's like even teaching them on implementing a budget. Like they get weekly allowance, how to be able to go out and say, all right, listen, mommy and daddy gives me a certain amount weekly. This is what I'm going to spend, but I'm going to hold some over to put in my piggy bank. Right. So showing them the importance of saving for a rainy day. Right. But on the personal side, like we said, getting that spiritual anchor intact. Right. Like our children, every morning there's structure. So our daughter wakes up every morning, she reads her daily devotional. Right. Our son, he prays. We pray with our children. We want them to understand that God is in the center of everything that we do, So it's biblical. Teach your child the way that they should go, and they'll never depart from those teachings. So because of that, we want our kids to know that, wow, mommy and daddy, they may have not been perfect, but the intention behind how they raised us was all centered through God. So, that's something, because for me, it's just like, and keep it real. I grew up with a single mom. So not having pops in my life, it was like, all right, when I have kids, I say this at an early age. Like I left home at 15.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So not having pops in my life, I always told myself, like, when I have kids and I have a family, man, I got to steward it well. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to repeat that cycle of broken homes and, it just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's chaotic. And I ended up moving with my grandmother. Shout out to my fufu.
Yeah.
And,
shout out.
Yeah. So, she taught me the importance of praying, staying anchored spiritually. So I implemented that as a young adult.
Yeah.
And you see the product. When people come and they be like, yo, Darius, like, man, your children, especially our baby girl, like Nevaeh, when I tell you,
she is anointed and
she'll walk in this room.
Yeah.
Like the radiance, her energy is so contagious, her grace, so intuitive, so smart. And it's really, I give it to wifey. Like wifey, and she'll talk to, kind of piggyback off that question, but it's a deep question, man, because I got so much stirring up here, so I ain't gonna go along with it. But as a parent, man, you just want the best for your children. We don't have a manual through this thing we call life, but we learn as we go with the help of God. So
100%.
1000%.
What you got, baby?
I mean, definitely right there. I mean, that's the foundation right there, it's God, but also, if they decide, they want to own their own business or be their own bosses, entrepreneurs, whatnot, integrity is everything too. Having that integrity, doing things the right way, and in such a dark world, also just being kind to people. Don't matter where they're at, you always spread kindness.
Yes.
Because it's needed. It's needed more than ever. So absolutely. That's what I would love to leave back for my children.
Yeah.
Our children.
You answered that question beautifully.
Well, it's not to cut you off, brother.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
But I just posted this on my story the other day. I got a revelation that, like, Jesus is not going to judge me based off how people treat me. He's going to judge me based how I treat others, right? So it's one of those things, like I always say, you got to have a vertical relationship with Christ and a horizontal relationship with people. Right? That's why Jesus died on the cross for us. So like Wifey was mentioning, we don't know what the next person is going through. So whatever we're doing through business, personally, whatever, business-wise, we always want to show up as our best selves. What you see here is what you get anywhere else.
Yeah.
Because like she said, we live in such dark times. So we pray over our children to let them know, like, when you guys put it like this, bro, the most underrated blessing is returning back home.
Yep.
Just think about it.
No,
we send our kids out to school. We're praying, hoping like, God, please bring them back home in one piece. When wifey has a meeting or X, Y, and Z, Lord, please protect her. Hubby, make sure I come home, because a lot of people don't make it back. So we teach our children that, like, stay self-aware, right? Stay on your pivot, stay vigilant, right? Because of this dark world that we living in. So I know we got off topic, man.
No, man.
Preacher Brown start going crazy.
Preacher Brown. Nah, man, you good, man. No, cause this is providing really good context to, what I'm saying, what people need to hear. I mean, people, I know they hear.
Parents, don't let social media raise your children.
Exactly.
Because unfortunately, that's what's happening. We're not present anymore. We got to hold ourselves accountable. Or we have a long day. We want to kick our feet up when we get home.
We don't want to be bothered.
We don't want to be bothered. And it's like, no, we got to be present in our children's lives, because we don't, number one, this right here is the enemy.
The enemy, yeah.
I'm serious. Like, it's so our children, we stay so present and so, like, we're so hands-on with them. Like, even our sons, like, getting them into extracurricular activities, sports.
100%.
So the streets don't raise them.
Exactly.
Right? So it pops. These profound dads here, right? See, it's one thing being a father. It's another thing being a dad.
Exactly.
We're dads.
Dads.
Right? We're present. So with our son, we just bought him a little basketball goal. So I'll go out there, I'll
shoot around with him,
Steph Curry him real quick.
Right.
But to see the smile and the joy on our son's face is priceless. Money can't buy that.
Yeah.
None of the stuff that we're talking about here is for our kids. We live for our last name, not our first name.
Got you.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. So well put. Like, I'm gonna go back and watch this episode because I'm trying to get in a better habit of going and watch my episodes fully through.
Right.
But I'm a type of person who doesn't like to hear themselves talk. So that shit. I was like, bruh, like, go, all right. Let me skip to the end. Let me skip to the end.
He watches it. He's like, what? Nope.
But I'm like, babe, you are fire.
Right.
Even with you, bro, like you're fire. And
right.
Like, and I think that's one of the things. Like sometimes we amplify our weaknesses, not our strengths. And like we gotta reverse it. Like we gotta amplify our strengths. Like,
yeah.
I be telling wifey, like, babe, like you're dope on camera. Like your face already. I mean, look at it. I mean, how can you pass? But it's just like, and I think because she's always like when she gets passionate, she'll talk real fast.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, like
people don't even notice that a lot of half the time. Most of the time. Yeah.
But we'll be up here sometimes.
Yeah.
We'll be up here. And I'm like, so even with you, bro,
same.
Like,
yeah.
Man, you solid.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. So one more question before we get out of here. Another aspect that we like to implement is a keyword for every episode. So today's keyword this episode's keyword is resilience.
That's good.
And we like to tie it in with something, unrelated. So decided to tie it in with music. So what is one song that captures your journey? If you could pick one song that captures your journey, what would it be and why? Like I get.
Okay, I actually think.
Oh, two?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So the first one is gonna be I know you're gonna kill me for trying to think of that thing, but CC.
Whining.
There you go.
Okay.
Goodness of God.
Okay.
That's the one.
That's the one?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Right?
That old school CC look.
That one right there.
That hit every time.
That one speaks
Yeah.
to the soul.
Yeah.
And then when I'm just struggling and whatever's going on, I gotta put that Bob Marley on.
Okay.
And I gotta do the
Don't worry.
Don't worry
About a thing.
Something about that song too. I'm just like, you know what? Yep.
It's gonna be
Right.
Yep. Really, like when you really engulf into that, don't worry. I think it's gonna be all right. I think it's gonna be just fine. Just that one. So that's
100%.
gonna be my.
No. Yeah. No. Definitely.
Gyra for me.
Gyra. Okay.
Gyra, like
okay.
I was driving last week. It was raining. It was a Saturday, and I just start bawling out of nowhere listening. Right, God, like literally in the like I'm driving, dude, and I've had these interactions with friends,
of course,
a few occasions throughout my life, but last week, and I came home and I opened up the door, wifey working, the kids, they were listening to worship music, and I just hugged them. I was literally like,
It's that I get it.
It's one of those exhilarating feelings that I can't even explain. I can't even describe. But he said, "Son, I got you." That was like confirmation that whatever you're going through, I got you. So that song for me, and then of course, anything Bob Marley, I'm rocking with.
Oh yeah. It's just something like you just like whatever you was stressing about or worrying about. It's just like
for sure.
I'm good.
You guys listen? You know about Compa?
Compa? No, I don't. Honestly, what is that? What is it? Genre? It's like a genre. Of...
It's a genre.
Okay.
It's more like Caribbean.
Okay.
Yeah.
I probably heard it, but never knew the name. Like the thing of the genre. Yeah. Okay.
The instruments, like so, it literally uplifts you.
Like,
based off their instruments, based off the melodies, and it's she put me on it. I'm like.
Oh yeah, this gets me right every time.
I'll come in the house, she in her office blasting Compa. Like I'm like,
yeah, hey, there you go. But no, I like to be exposed to different genres of music because if you listen, I feel like if you listen to just one or two, you can kind of I like a good variety.
Man, listen, what Sade,
okay,
Anita Baker.
Yeah.
I'll listen to Tupac.
Okay.
I'll listen to I'll listen to Crime Mob if I'm like if I'm the type where, because I used to dance.
Yeah. Okay.
So I danced with Whitney Houston. I actually grew up with Offset. Offset is my guy. So we did a video called "What You're Looking At."
Okay.
Back in 2001.
Okay.
It's on YouTube by Whitney Houston, and so I used to dance like up until right before I met her. And so when it comes to music, like musicality and just different types of genres of music, it doesn't matter what it is. I'll bump from Crime Mob and then I'll listen to Coldplay. Like literally anything that resonates with me, because I used to dance, and it's like music can be the way to the soul. Based off, of course, I said Crime Mob, but it's one of those things like we're from the A, baby.
Right.
Like we're ATL.
What's the A without Crime Mob?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how. Yeah, I feel the same way.
Jeezy, Gucci, whatever. But
staples, man.
But now it's like, and wifey, I'm learning this because I'm like, I have to be conscious of what I'm listening to, especially around our children.
Yes.
Because I'll listen, like, she'll tell you, I had it on repeat until this day. I still have it on repeat. Kendrick Lamar, Euphoria. Where I know the lyrics from top to bottom, from bottom to top.
Yeah.
Like, she'll tell you, one day I played it over 100 times.
What?
I was like, sir.
Hey, that is a fire. It is a fire.
No,
song. Especially the beginning.
It's the greatest diss track of all time.
Yeah.
Right after No Vaseline, and then Hit 'Em Up. Like, we'll get it. That's another topic.
Yeah. Nah, thanks, man. But once again, man, we really appreciate y'all for coming on for this episode. It's gonna be one-on-one, man. I'm excited to see.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's going up. This is 100,000 views, subscribers. We praying it's already done.
Yeah, it's already done.
Decree.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes,
appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
And once again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If y'all is any social media handles y'all want to share, or I know you all have a YouTube, a podcast as well.
YouTube, yes, it's called Keeping It Real with the Browns. That's on YouTube, and Instagram for me is Credit Jocana. That easy. Credit Jocana. That's it.
Mr. Get to the Bag _ Mr. Get _ the Bag _ Check us out.
There you go. Thank y'all again. This concludes episode 5. Credit to Legacy, building the foundation. We are out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me at _superprofessional on Instagram. Same as YouTube. And we out. See y'all next time. Peace.